everyone. So it's day 12 of the 21-day video challenge, and I'm sticking to my theme, mental health and faith, and how they can coexist and help you build resilience. So I just want to say that today I'm going to be talking about a serious topic, which is suicide and suicidal thoughts. And I feel like, especially when it comes to religion, there's so much stigma surrounding suicide and suicidal thoughts that religious people, even they don't even know who to turn to or who to ask for help. So I just want to say that if you are experiencing these suicide or suicidal thoughts, please turn to someone you can count on and find the help you need. So, because this is not something you want to face on your own, and it's something that is completely okay to ask for help regarding what you're experiencing and what you're thinking. Before I get started reading the Bible verses, I just want to say thank you for being here with me. All right. So the first Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 10:13, and it says, "There isn't any temptation that you have experienced which is unusual for humans. God, who faithfully keeps his promises, will not allow you to be tempted beyond your power. But when you are tempted, he will also give you the ability to endure the temptation as your way of escape." So a lot of the times with suicide and suicidal thoughts, someone who's experiencing these things, they just feel like suicide is their only option to escape from any certain situation that they're in. And I just want to tell you that that is not true. There are other ways to escape out of your current situation, and one of them is by faith and by trusting God. So I just want to say that verse because it says here, he will give you the ability to endure any temptation. And it's true. Anything you might be going through, he is with you, and you are not alone in your struggles. Okay, so the second verse I have is Psalm 139:23, and it says, "Examine me, O God, and know my mind. Test me and know my thoughts. See whether I am on an evil path, then lead me on the everlasting path." So a lot of the times with suicide and suicidal thoughts, it's hard to look beyond what moment you're living in, the present moment. You're just stuck in that moment of pain, in that moment of hurt, in that moment of feeling lost and confused. So it's important to repeat this verse over and over and know that God knows your mind. He knows your thoughts. He doesn't fault you for your thoughts. You're human. And he knows that he is with you, and he will lead you to an everlasting path if you ask him and you follow him and you ask him for the help that you need. So please don't ever feel like you are alone in any thoughts you might have. The fact is, many people probably have struggled with the same things that you're struggling with, and they have been able to move forward with their life, and so can you. The third Bible verse is Joshua 1:9, and it says, "I have commanded you, be strong and courageous. Don't tremble or be terrified, because the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." So that one I included in here because a lot of the times when you're facing these thoughts of suicide, you don't feel strong, you don't feel courageous, you feel weak and alone. And I'm just saying that's okay to feel those things. Don't take this as you always have to be strong, you always have to be courageous, and you have to put up a front. That's not true. We're human, and we're allowed to feel emotions. We're allowed to sit in them and process them. But the part that's important is to be able to process these emotions, put a plan of where you're going to move, how you're going to move forward, and be able to progress with your life. So just know that the God is with you wherever you go. Wherever you go, whatever you might be facing, like I said, and I keep saying, you are not alone, and he is with you. He'll wrap his arms around you, and he will keep you safe. All right, the last Bible verse is Isaiah 53:5, and it says, "He was wounded for our rebellious acts. He was crushed for our sins. He was punished so that we could have peace and we can receive healing from his wounds." I feel like that is so important because for someone, when they're experiencing suicide or suicidal thoughts, they're just in the state of pain and constantly being overwhelmed by emotions and just lost. And I feel like this is just some comfort to know that God paid the price for you. He was crucified for you. Jesus was crucified. And you don't have to burden yourself with that pain. That's not for you to carry. Give that to him. Give that to him and know that he will carry that for you. All you have to do is ask for guidance for him and know that he will heal your wounds. Whatever you might be feeling, you will be able to move forward with your life and you will find healing. True healing. All right, so the four Bible verses are 1 Corinthians 10:13, Joshua 1:9, Isaiah 53:5, and Psalm 139:23. And these all have to do with if you're struggling with suicide or suicidal thoughts. Most importantly, I want you to know that the first thing you do is seek out help because this is serious business. You need help to help you out of the storms that you're facing by professionals. Anybody, the hotlines are available for you to get the help you need. And I just want to say that turn to God to count on, but also turn to the resources available for you. And the only way to end this stigma regarding suicide, suicidal thoughts, everybody's like, oh my God, he used the S word. That's okay. We need to discuss it, and we need to open up a conversation in an open space for anybody to be able to feel that they matter, because they do. And I just want to say, you matter. Like I said, I'm glad you're here with me, and keep pushing and moving forward with your life.